Good morning, good morning, good morning, you lovely lot. Oh, what is going on? There's a lot happening next door. It's very noisy. It was very noisy at 9 o'clock. No, gone 9 o'clock last night with hammering and banging. And today there's drills and hammering and banging and all sorts of things going on. So I don't know what is happening. Today is the big village litter pick that myself and the Postman have organised. We have so many volunteers and we have been able to distribute everybody to different parts of the village, and everything should get covered. We should have litter picking done in every area. So really impressed with how many people have offered to help. These are mine and Brendan's litter picky tools. I don't think we need to do anything to them, although there is a screwdriver in there, so I'm not sure. So I need to just quickly check whether or not there's anything I need to do before first use. Lisa made a nice cup of tea for us all, which is brilliant. And I'm going to make myself some toast quickly. Let me just show you the puzzle that I finished last night before I put it away. And I'm going to make my toast. Kenzie's on breakfast duty, aren't you, Kenzie? He's insisting on being hand-fed though, isn't he? As opposed to he doesn't want sand on his worms. He's such a diva. There's one on the floor that you won't eat because it's got sand on it. Toothless, you're being such a diva. Well, we found a lot of things, but we found a can of beans, I found guttering, we found a tennis ball, all sorts of random stuff.
Star Wars.
I love it.
It's got no teeth.
No, that's why I said it looks like a fish. That's amazing.
At the underside of the flat part, it's got like a spine in it.
Oh, we'll find out that's not a head at all.
That's its head, I'm telling you.
That's its head?
I'm guessing.
Have you got it upside down?
I don't know.
Turn it the other way up.
It could be a snake.
What, that size? That's huge.
Look at if that's its head, then look at the tube thing. That's where a tongue would be. The snakes have a tongue.
Maybe it's a
Oh, wow.
a lizard of some sort.
Yeah. But that's a big lizard. Now we can't get into this bit because it's right by the motorway, but look how bad that is. People are disgusting creatures. People are shocking. We've got gardening gloves.
You do your garden gloves. So I go make tea for garden gloves.
Well, we could just have these moved very quickly.
No, not very quickly. Quite a sweet.
Okay.
Someone has got your trailer and just dumped it.
There's been a car accident, so I'm going up to see if everyone's okay. Well, I need to report this to somebody because the frost has burst the pipe or the tap or something. We've tried turning it off, but it won't turn off. Fog has many purposes. There we go. That is one full ton bag, and I'm going to have to go and find some of the other drop-off points to deliver the rest of the stuff. That's a litter from around the village. That is just one of the 3 drop-off points. Hello, thank you for your work.
That's right.
It's about 2 o'clock and I'm going to show you all these bin bags that we collected and the other villagers collected. I'm beyond proud of my village right now for everything they've cleared today. I mean, we've got 4, well, nearly 5 1-ton bags of rubbish. And I'm not saying that there's a ton in each of them. They're like the big ton bags for like sand and soil and stuff. So I'm not saying that's how many tons of rubbish we've got. But we filled those bags. I'm just stunned. It was shocking. Car accident. Yes, you will have heard there was a crunch whilst I was in that ditch along that main road. And when I climbed out, I actually thought it was on the motorway, the noise, and just thought it was, I didn't realise it was a crunch as such until I climbed out of the ditch and noticed a car pulling over with its back all smashed in, and then looked up the road to my friends who are litter picking, or the people who I was picking litter with. And yeah, there was a guy sat in a van and he wasn't getting out, so I ran down to get my phone rather than leaving it down there so we could call an ambulance and what have you. Anyway, when I got up there, one of the other litter pickers was already calling an ambulance, and I went in and put my head through the window to check he was okay, and it turns out it was my neighbour. He's in his 80s. And yes, poor thing, the airbag had gone off in his chest. So apparently by the time they got him in the ambulance and what have you, he had got a cut on his leg. But I think most of it is shock. And potentially, I suppose, he's an elderly gentleman. So I suppose he could have got some cracked ribs or something from the airbag going off into his chest. But I think it's going to be a lot of bruising. So yeah, somebody had put their brakes on in front of him and he had gone into the back of them. So yeah, not good, but I'm sure he will be fine. I'm sure he will be fine. I will keep you posted when I know. So I rang his daughter and she came and stood with him, and then the ambulance arrived very quickly. Then we waited for the police. There was a lot we could say. I mean, I was in a ditch and the other litter pickers had turned around and were coming back down the path. So they didn't actually see it happen, but they wanted to sort of obviously wait until they had spoken to us before we left the scene. But yes, that was a bit of drama this morning. I am so impressed though with this village in what they've achieved today. So impressed. Just very proud of them all. But I have got mud and bin juice on me, so I'm going to have a shower and put some pyjamas on and just relax. I think it is a gorgeous sunny day out there and I could go for a walk, but I think I might do that tomorrow instead and go for a proper hike. And also, my leg's not hurting too much and I don't want to push it with that tendon behind. I think going on these long hikes, I'm pushing it. But I like hikes. I want to go. Anyway, this is 3 minutes of me waffling. I'm going to go and get in the shower and you do not need to be here for that. This is the boys' dinner.
I can't open my mouth very wide.
Because of your sorbet. You got attacked by a prawn cracker, didn't you?
He also has just a tiny mouth.
He does have a tiny mouth, yes. We have a bean and sausage chilli. What does Lee think of the actual chilli? You're not keen on kidney beans, are you? So you're not going to like that bit of it. But you can move the kidney beans away. That's not a happy face.
No.
Why don't you like it? What don't you like?
I don't like the rice, it's just there.
You mix other stuff with your rice.
Can I steal some?
Yeah. I think it's the greenage on top.
Oh, we'll move the greenage to the side then. That's, can't remember what it's called. Green stuff. Does the chilli taste okay?
The chili's fine, it's just the green.
We'll move the green stuff off. Coriander is what the green stuff is.
It does have that healthy coriander flavour.
Yeah. Lee has rejected it. What does Kenzie think?
It tastes mouldy.
Tastes mouldy.
That's the taste I get, it's the spice.
What, the mould?
I taste-
The coriander you don't like?
No, it's something else in there, it tastes mouldy.
Have you eaten solid mouldy before?
No, but it just
Mouldy
tastes-
bread, is that what you're
Yeah.
thinking?
Yeah, it just tastes... No, it's not, because I have
Yeah.
cooked it.
Help cook it. I like it.
I have eaten mouldy bread many a times.
I know what he means, that penicillin taste.
Yeah.
Reject humanity, become monkey.
Are we going into reverse evolution here?
No, I've got a massive cramp in my right leg building at the moment. I release it, my life is suffering.
Well, you would get cramp, it being in such an odd position. Can I ask why you are walking up the wall? Is there a reason for it? He's Spider Pig. Did you nearly get stomped on?
Yeah, his arm nearly got crushed because he moved it.
Oh. You're quite finished climbing up walls?
Ouch. 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 Sweaty fingers. Ouch, you're pulling my skin.
You play so nicely together. Just remember his knee doesn't bend the wrong way. He's not like you. I'm surprised you can move him anywhere.
Ow. 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 You're pulling my foot skin. I need to evenly distribute that way. Ow. Ow.
And nice to see you fighting back, Kenzie.
He's got my legs, I can't kick him. Oh, I got a wedgie. Ow!
Damn it, the body is so hard to move these days.
Ow!
Was that a body is so hard to move? Most people try and drag bodies down the stairs and out the door. You're trying to hide it upstairs.
Ow!
Much better.
Oh, poor Kenzie. Poor Kenzie bear. Finished? Excellent. Well, what an eventful day. It's been busy, it's been interesting, and I have to say litter picking is quite therapeutic. I may even go out and do a bit more tomorrow.
Did you have training?
Did I have training for litter
Or did you just
picking?
pick it up as you went along?
I just picked it up as I went along. Oh, he's so funny. Isn't he funny? Ha ha! I picked it up as I went along. So, yeah, I might even go and do a bit more tomorrow. Half the bags have been taken to the recycle place. But the guy who was picking it all up, his truck couldn't carry any more because we had collected that much. I asked people what the strangest things were that they had collected. There was a leg cast or an arm cast, like, you know, plaster cast. Some unmentionables.
Contraception.
I said unmentionables. Contraception. Thankfully unused. I was beginning to think it was the other, but thankfully they were unused. I was a little bit worried about that. People with their litter sticks. There was a pushchair. There was a bath tray thing to put your bits in. Somebody found a £10 note, which they are donating to the village post-lockdown summer party. All being well, and us all coming out of lockdown, and all having vaccines, and all being a bit safer, we're going to have a live music and what have you on the village green. Why are you giggling?
Did they say which year we're coming out of lockdown?
Yeah, it was supposed to be this summer, but you know, so it could be any summer, couldn't it, really? But yeah, it is supposed to be this summer. So she's donating the £10 that she found to the fund for us to have a post-lockdown party in the village. Somebody fell in a ditch, literally right up to her middle, and had to go home for a shower. She went into the ditch to pull a wheelbarrow out of the ditch, didn't realise how deep it was, and somebody else had to pull her out because she said she literally couldn't move because the mud just sucked her in and wouldn't let her out. They did manage to get the wheelbarrow out as well, which was good. Yeah, there's been some strange finds. We found a skeleton, which you saw in the vlog. I have no idea. If anyone knows what I'm sure it was a skull of something. If anyone can work out what that was, I'd be most grateful because it's intriguing. It's intriguing. Somebody else found vertebrae. I did wonder if it was from the same alien that we had, you know, found. Anyway, many, many things. I haven't heard about how the guy's doing, my neighbour from over the road who was in the car accident. I'm hoping that his daughter or somebody will let us know how he's got on, but I think he probably went to the hospital to be checked up. I think that's it for now. I'll see you all tomorrow. Thanks very much for watching.